What's up, guys, and welcome back to Batman, the Enemy Within. In the previous video, we basically solved a murder and had to solve one of Riddler's puzzles by investigating a murder. And that was pretty much it. And we found out how Lucius died. It was actually missiles.
At Wayne Tower? You gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
Whatever you do, this has to stay between us.
Oh, does it? Because I, what, just happened to stumble into it?
God damn it,
I
it says
wasn't
your
born
relationship with
yesterday.
Gordon has changed.
I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. If you really think it's important this stays between us, then I won't say a word. Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
It says your relationship with James Gordon changed. And that when we had that happen with us and Tiffany, it went to shit. So now she hates us. So I'm hoping it's not Gordon hates us too. I'm hoping this video be at least 20 minutes.
I heard your discussion
So I don't have to
with
splice
Commissioner Gordon.
the last two videos, like
Now
this
he
video and the
knows
next
that
one.
Lucius Fox and the Batman
Like I had to do
were
before.
allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
He looked me straight in the eye, Alfred. He's been our friend a long time. He deserves to know.
I understand that, Bruce, but he's still too close for comfort. I'm sorry, but he is. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other.
With Lucius gone, we need to find someone to take over his role.
No one could ever fill his shoes. But you're right. Between the Lady Arkham affair and losing Lucius...
I
in this
hate losing
gruesome
Lucius,
fashion,
but we need to have
it's
somebody.
clear we're up against a new class of criminal. This war of ours, it may be too much for us on our own. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes.
He
Hold
could
on,
send
let's
the,
just
he could hack their phones
walk
and
through
put
it.
the signal into their phones.
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
That's what he's trying to
broadcast
do.
his signal
Is he
through
found
their
out all their
phone to
cell
make
phone
them a
numbers and
target
is
of a
going to
missile
hack their
strike.
phones to make it emit a signal.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it.
But we must.
I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
You are a rock, Alfred. I'm always able to count on you, huh? Even in the toughest times.
The last thing I want to do is let you down.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Yeah, I agree.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more. Lucius, we really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
This is
All right.
sad.
Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Bruce! Tiffany. Dwayne. Tiffany. Bruce. Tower. Enterprises. Bruce! Bruce?
The waveforms match.
Tiffany. Tiffany.
That's a match.
I love how
There.
we're sitting here playing
I
like
piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command.
which is who?
Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John
Brucey,
guy from the
it's
funeral
John.
from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Maury, huh? John thinks that Maury can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Maybe Maybe we should
It's my
go back to
screen
the
background now. Haha, just let you know.
beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer.
God, this is exactly what Joker would act like if he had his cell phone, because he's also doing emojis
Either of them
and
could
shit.
potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
I say Rummy.
Mori's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach, peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand, Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel. Took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
Okay, so this is what's going to happen. We have to either pick between helping Gordon, because if we do the other one, it's going to make Gordon not like us. So what we're going to do
I'll
is
meet with Mori. I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
This is probably going to be the end of the episode, or I don't know. This episode is already pretty long because the last episode, like the first episode, was about an hour and a half to about an hour and 48 minutes, and I didn't think this was going to be so long. And I'm hoping all the other episodes are just as long and detailed, because that's something I noticed with Batman, is that the first one was a good hour, 2 hours, you know what I mean, somewhere between there. But every other episode was about an hour and a half, give or take, maybe an hour and 20 minutes, if not less.
Waller's people are here, watching Mori. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it. Gotta be careful here. They're following his every move. All this attention must be annoying to a man like Mori.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
Do whatever it takes to find him, Bruce. I never want to see another video like the one with Lucius.
No time to waste.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Mori. I've come to talk.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
We have a mutual enemy, Mori. He can't go unchecked.
Men like you and I have many enemies, Mr. Wayne.
Which one are
I
you
am sure
speaking
we
of?
share more than one.
You know the one I mean.
The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information. About the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
We are on the same side of this, Mori. I was here in the casino that night. I saw what he did to you. It's only a matter of time before he comes at you again.
Maybe you're right. I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
Yeah, he's a psychopath.
He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
Then you owe me, for my father's sake.
That was a long time ago, and favors go both ways. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
A favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. He controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison.
I could do that for you.
I knew I could count on your friendship. A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne. Our agency friends will be back any second.
I think we're going to help him escape.
Done. Send me a postcard from the beach.
Thank you, Mr. Wayne. I owe you a great debt. If this ever comes to light, I'll keep your name out of it for as long as I can.
Thank you.
Be careful, Mr. Wayne. That lunatic is not to be trifled with. Now, I suggest you make yourself scarce before our agency friends return.
The bad part about it, I see what they're aiming at is, like, when
Alfred,
to
I've
fight
sent you
with bad
Moore's
guys,
information.
sometimes you have
Find
to
me Riddler's
basically
location, and
fight
fast.
dirty, you know what I mean? Like, we have to become bad and do some bad things so that
Which
we can do
is-
that.
A cargo ship in Gotham Bay.
Good. Send me the location. And let Gordon
It's
know.
like if you're
Tell
gonna
him
fight like a
Batman's on the
dog,
way.
you have, or if you're gonna fight dogs, you sometimes have to sleep with dogs. And criminals are sort of the same. I think we're actually getting close to the ending. At least I hope so, because it's really late. I want to go to bed.
Armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
It's time for you to learn how to swim.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this. What do you think's gonna happen? Noise again, are we? Agent. What was your name? Blake?
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's gonna happen. My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll see what this is all in aid of.
Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
You and your boss, Waller. So foolish.
We found him.
Correct her miscalculations.
Maury's information turned out to be accurate. No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
Competence. The agency has a history of terrible
A
decisions.
good spot for cover.
Your agency has been on my heels far too long. I'll give it to you. relentless. I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan.
Wait for
What are you
it.
talking about? You'll see what I mean soon, of course.
Don't want him
Might be
raising an
angry
alarm.
I brought you here,
I'll
but
move when he isn't
when they
looking.
understand why, they'll recognize my brilliance. After all,
Okay, any moment now.
qualified to see the big picture. It's often a struggle making people see that. You think? I'm sure you can understand. I get it. Sometimes my methods appear a little unorthodox.
Careful.
I know.
You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me? It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling. My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online now.
Ready, Bruce.
And see, you could tell that he's actually became more, like, better at this, like, getting rid of 4 people at once with the batarang instead of 1. So he became more trained at this. So he has more experience, is what I'm trying to say.
Oversized vermin!
Batman! Batman!
Agent Avesta.
The floor, it's heating up! Thanks, Batman. Are you all right? Oh, God. Not more.
If only we had
That
lasers.
neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks.
This is the thing I love about the Riddler,
Maury
because
was
every time the
incapable of
Riddler would
learning
appear in
his
comic
lesson.
books, or the
I knew
games,
he'd
or the
leave
TV
you
show,
to me
I would be
eventually.
absolutely happy. Because he's so smart,
part of
he's
the
learned
plan.
a lot of Batman's tricks. So Batman always has to go, like,
Missiles.
1 step forward.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Maury. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
You're wrong, Riddler. It makes me a hero. It's what makes me different from you.
It's why I'm out here, and you're in there. About to meet your maker. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
You get them right, this happens. I designed this for you, Batman. Gotham's champion of justice will die in an unfair puzzle. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through.
Ask your questions, Riddler. Let's get this over with.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd cooperate. But I don't think the agent next to you shares your enthusiasm. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman.
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a
He
life.
said that she could only survive,
What?
like 3 will kill her. So I'm gonna get 1 wrong.
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
We're gonna have to let someone die. That's the problem with this situation.
Number 2. Also, completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that.
Please. Don't let him die. Say it.
You're too clever for me, Riddler. I don't know how to answer.
Finally, some humility from you. It's a shame it's not what I'm looking for.
No.
Avesta, please! Please!
Blake! Oh my God, Blake!
Enough, Riddler. You made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll
Oh.
ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
I'll fire one of the missiles.
We're supposed to be linking this.
You're much too slow, Batman. I think we're through.
Oh, this is bullshit, because I thought she was gonna die. Like, if I didn't, like, get one of the questions wrong.
I'll fire one of the missiles.
You're much too slow, Batman.
God damn it, just
I
let me
think
link
we're
this
through.
goddamn shit, Riddler. But yeah, see, they set it up where I thought it was going to be I either had to pick one of them to die, no matter what.
I'll fire one of the missiles.
There's no other
You're
link.
much too slow, Batman.
God damn
I
it,
think
game.
we're through.
I'm just going, welcome to watching this chick die over and over again. The simulator. There's no other thing to link it to.
I'll fire one of the missiles. Use the Batcam to make it target the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now?
I am.
What are you doing?
I feel really bad because I literally thought it was gonna be, oh, we would mess up. Like, we had to have somebody die. Either she died or they died. We had to make a decision. Or
No!
if we got one question right, one question wrong, we would save at least one person and then save her. I didn't know. Oh, what the hell, game? Come the hell on. Work with me
Trap to
here.
protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
Work with me here, game.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now?
I am.
What are you doing?
But yeah, so the game kind of tricked me into getting the wrong question because I knew that somebody had to die.
No! Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You don't...
I was done listening to him talk already. I just wanted to fight.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Haha, Riddler. No more games.
This can't be happening.
Soccer kick or anchor punch? And we died. Ah! I just want to end this episode already, so... This can't be. Oh, this is fucking frustrating. That they start us over from the beginning.
You think you're clever, don't you? You don't...
That they start us over from, like, almost like 5 minutes ago, so we have to start over. Because, yeah, I kind of want to end this video, but I don't know how much more we have left.
The
We might have 5 minutes left.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Yeah, but this episode, I won't lie, especially being the first episode of the 5, this one really does feel like reading the comics, like watching the comics like play in front of me. Like with the Riddler there, and us starting off with the Joker. This time we're gonna fucking anchor punch him. Cause last time I was gonna soccer kick him, but no, we're gonna anchor punch him. He ain't dead.
Batman, Blake and I tracked Riddler's ship through the Port Authority logs. We thought we could bring him in ourselves. Riddler snatched us straight off the docks. I should have said no. Urged caution. And now my colleagues are... All we did was hand Riddler more hostages. We only made things worse.
Not true. I wouldn't have been able to stop him without you.
Thank you, Batman. It's good to know we've got Riddler in custody. Despite the cost.
Now she's like pissed off at me because I wouldn't have knew. There was no way. Because I thought it was 2 people. We had to sacrifice somebody.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Is this really a victory for you, Batman?
You're the one in cuffs.
Yeah, but you're the one that broke your precious rules. You let one agent die to save another. Well, that can't sit right with you. Can it? Must be an uncomfortable feeling.
This entire twisted situation is your doing, Riddler. All blame is on
But
you.
that's what I was talking
so
about.
The consequences.
He purposely did this where
You came at me, remember?
I had
Not
to
the other way
pick
around.
who died.
I pushed the Batman to his limits. Tested his precious code. And my comrades would have been impressed. I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me.
Your comrades thought you went too far.
They were smarter
I saw
than
their
you.
messages. They were afraid your stunts would get my attention. They were right.
They'll regret this. All of them. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
Is Riddler dead?
They broke the pact.
The pact.
Oh, I didn't want to see the Riddler die. I mean, he was an asshole, but I didn't want to see him die.
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics.
So yeah, this video is going to be longer, but this is the end of the episode. I can already feel it.
Riddler, is he... Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble.
It has only begun.
A lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
Don't worry about it, Jim.
How am I not gonna worry? Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess. Agent Blake is dead. Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Mori got out of Gotham all by himself. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars. Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
You can't demote me.
I just did. Don't like it? Go cry to the governor.
Gordon's not to blame. I was on the scene first. This is my fault, and mine alone.
I'm getting to you. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
So our relationship with Waller has officially changed.
This doesn't change a thing.
But we stood up for Gordon.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group.
Come on, hurry up. I just don't want this to end my recording.
Dr. Harley
Quinzel.
Former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum.
Harley
She's very
Quinzel.
elusive. Keeps her head down.
It's Harley Quinn.
Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way.
So they're gonna write. Are they?
Him alive.
This is my big question. Are they gonna
But
write
now I have you
Joker and Harley as actually
a man who lives
good
on
at their
both
fucking
sides of the
positions,
line.
not just Joker making
knows
some crazy
exactly
thing to
when
kill
to
bats and
cross.
Harley going, "Well, Puddin', you did a
Yes.
good job.
You and I will be
Don't
working
hurt my
together
pudding.
very
Taste the
closely.
mallet, Batman." Where they try to write her off as a
Wayne.
what? God damn, is it starting again where, oh, everybody thinks Bruce Wayne is somehow part of this fucking team? God damn it. You and 60.4% of players left John ecstatic. At the funeral, he was pleased to see you. He was proud of himself that he chose a card you like. He was absolutely ecstatic that you agreed to meet his friends. You and 43.8% of players left Amina guilt-ridden. She was impressed that you stood up to Waller. She appreciated your honest answer to your question. She is full of guilt for having survived when... He appreciated you backing him up in front of Waller. He was glad that you trusted him with the truth. Because he took his side against Waller, he is steadfastly loyal to you. Strained. She was not happy when you defended Gordon. She was furious that you helped her witness get away. Because you went behind her back to talk to Mori, she will work with you, but begrudgingly. You and 78.7% of players left Tiffany furious. She was thrilled when you told her she could help with the puzzle box. At the funeral, she was consoled when you expressed your concerns for her. But because you told her the truth about endangering Lucius, she felt betrayed. He was concerned when you said you wanted revenge. Showing him the video of Lucius being killed filled him with vengeance. He admires that you did whatever it took to get the drive. Vengeful. What did you tell Gordon about your connection to Lucius? Share this choice. You and 82.4 players confessed to Gordon. Okay, see here. So far, I'm in the green. How did you get the drive? Oh, I chose the wrong decision. Most people stole it. Did you save Emmett on the agents? Oh, fuck you. That choice was really, really hard. Simply because they didn't make it sound like, oh, one or the other. They made it sound like one or the other. Either we could save one question, save another person, but we couldn't save both of them. But I didn't realize it until the end. But, they didn't make it sound like, oh, everybody would come out peachy in the end. Okay. Well, I'm going to end the video here because this has been going on for, like, ever. And I don't know when it, like, I'm hoping it's not cutting me off. But I would like to thank everybody for watching. And if you enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.